Good morning, it's Saturday, so welcome to a new weekly vlog. To start off with this week, I'm going to go to the post office to drop these off, and then I'll be going to Whitchurch. Although that sky looks rather grey, so there's a bit of blue there, so you know, you never know. Let's go. Okay, slight change of plan. It's still saying it's on, but it started raining here, so I'm going to Church Shops instead. Good afternoon, it's Sunday. We're at the part of the video where I normally show you a little quick look at things that I've picked up and then direct you to the whole video. Yesterday, you may notice I didn't go to Whitchurch Car Boot because I was in my local area and it started peeing it down with rain. So I thought, no, I'll just stay local. I went to the charity shops. Unfortunately, there wasn't too much there. And I picked up a grand total of 2 things. So instead of doing a big, who am I kidding? I never do big hauls. Instead of doing a haul video, I thought I'd just do a little haul inside this weekly vlog instead. So it just means it's about a week later than it normally would be. So the 2 things I picked up, they're both board games. This Scrabble was in Searider for £2.50. I was quite surprised. Normally, with this particular version of Scrabble, they normally have it for like £5. I think it's worth more. It's about £10, £12 on eBay, if I remember rightly, if it's complete. I haven't checked yet, usual story. But they had it unusually for £2.50, so I thought I would grab that one. The pieces are definitely not going to die, are they? I can hear them rattling around in there. That's not a good sign. And the other one I've seen a few times. I'm not sure if it's worth it, and it might just be fun to have a little go at the phone. But it's Deal or No Deal, the board game. The box opening game with electronic deal phone. It's actually quite heavy. I thought, if nothing else, it'd be fun to see what the phone's like. I'm not sure how much it goes for an eBay. I did look it up, but I have completely and utterly forgotten. So I thought I'd give it a go. You never know. And remember, it's not worth anything on Amazon. I do remember that. I also wanted to mention today, because I haven't listed anything in about a week and a half, possibly even 2 weeks, which is not great. So yeah, that needs sorting. So this week, well, this week in particular, I'm going to try and list at least 1 item a day. I'm going to try and keep it going after this week as well, but this week in particular I want to kind of make sure I list 1 item a day. Starting today, so not starting yesterday. So each video, hopefully there'll be at least 1 segment every day to show you what I list or what I plan to list on that day. Obviously if I don't list that item, then I won't include it in the final edit. Because what I normally do with these, I show you what I list, I show you what I'm going to list, and then I list it. And then I sometimes discover, after I've already shown you that the a part was missing or something, so I couldn't list it, I list something else instead. So if I show you something and it makes it into the edit of this video, if I show you something and it makes you into the edit, then I've listed it. So to pass, I have to list at least one item every day, up until, well, it'll be up until Friday, which means it'll be 6. So the tally should be 6 by Friday. It might be more, it might be less. I'm going to start with a really easy one, mainly because it's really easy. Ooh, right. It's going to be really heavy though. I remember this when I picked it up. And it is Famous 5 Books. It's a 21 book collection, and it's all of those. I think that was £5 she wants for them. So let's listen to the boxes a bit. Meh on this side, but other than that, they look in really good condition. So let's go take a photo and list it. While the books might be a bit under the weather, the books themselves are absolutely minty fresh. It doesn't even look like they've even been read once. Wow. That I wasn't expecting. Normally you see most of these kind of books, when you buy books, a lot of the time most of them have tanned edges at least. These just look in great condition. Wasn't expecting that. Wow. It's Monday, and today I'm planning my time, and today my one listing is planned to be this Kodak EasyShare SV710 Summerful digital picture frame. So you already know it's all there. It's got the remote control, which I saw someone sold that for £13 one time, which is crazy. I don't think the whole thing is worth that much. But let's test it. And see what happens. I think it has to be plugged in to actually do anything. It does have, I think it uses an SD card slot, maybe? Pretty sure I saw one of those. Let's have a look, because I can't actually remember. So there is the frame. It's, like I said in the haul, it's got a little mark on it. Just, you can't quite, just about see it there. So does it have an SD card slot? It'd be very helpful if you do, because I have an SD card. Looks like it does. That's good news. I believe it does need to be powered on though. So, well, isn't that the weirdest? I've never seen one of those before. So I guess. Oh, that is weird. It's like a separate power unit thing with this that kind of slots into it. So it looks like that just slides onto there like that, and I guess that is what releases it. We'll come back to that in a minute. Anyway, plug. Power thingy. Goes into, I presume, the power socket. Is that fully in? I didn't hear it go click or anything. Normally you hear them kind of, well, we'll soon find out. If it falls out in a minute, we'll know what's happened. Okay, so it's plugged in. I've just found the switches on this side, so let's just turn it on and see what happens. Well, we have power. That's always a good sign. And opens up to the settings menu. Okay. I do have an SD card, an additional one that isn't plugged into here, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I've put my SD card in the device now. I'm not sure there's touchscreen. It looks like it's touchscreen, but it's probably not. What's that? I think this actually requires the remote to actually work. Okay, the remote is here, although it looks like it requires very small batteries, like one of those button batteries, and I bet it requires a different battery to the button batteries that I have. I bet you anything. Okay, so the frame does work, as does the remote control, or at least it works with the USB stick that was included. I can't, however, get it to work with any SD card that I have. I suspect it might be a formatting issue, but but I don't actually know how to format it so the frame actually accepts it. So for now, I'm going to put this one on hold and we'll list a mug or something. In fact, I know exactly what I'll list. I will list that Disneyland Paris mug. So maybe not quite as fun as that, but I think I need to do some more research to see what's going on here. This has someone's photos on. Yes. Instead, we'll do some more research at some point about this photo frame, because there must be a way of getting to read it, but I'll have to do some more research into the format that it needs to be able to work, and then I can test it properly. But not today. Not today. Disney mug. Good evening. It's Tuesday, and today my listing for the day is this Lumiere tea light holder, which I thought looks really cool. It cost me, I think it cost me about £5, but it's really cool. It's really heavy as well, and I really, really like it. Unfortunately, I have no place to keep it, and I don't use tea lights, so it's pretty pointless. I don't think it's worth that much. I think the ones I've seen are new, so it's probably not that worthwhile doing, but I couldn't resist. So that's what I'm going to list tonight. In addition, we have sold some more Trivial Pursuit cards, and if I can find my phone, I'll say which ones they were. I think it was the base game edition, not the Genius edition one. So if you don't know what those are, it's the ones that come in this box, the plain normal ones, the cheapest ones that I sell, £1.79 including postage. So they're not worth a lot, but when you factor in the box contains 1,000 cards, and you pick them up, this box cost me 20p. You can see why it adds up. Not a huge amount, but it does add up and makes it worthwhile for me at least. Certainly more worthwhile than trying to send the whole box, which would cost a fortune in postage. It's Wednesday, I mean this week is going really quickly, and you may remember yesterday I listed this Lumiere tea light holder. Within 10-20 minutes or so, it sold. I'm quite surprised how quickly that went. So that is being picked and packed tonight. As for today's item, I'm thinking to try and keep things simple, it will be... maybe I will check if the Scrabble is complete, and if it is, then we'll list it. Sounds like a good plan. So I've come into Waterstones and I've just finished reading a book by Peter James called Dead at First Sight. I was given as a gift and I really enjoyed it, so I've come back in and picked up Dead Simple as well. And now from crime, which I've not really got into before, to my home, which is YA. I think it's actually in the shop. I really should continue reading this series though. But I can't remember where I've got to, which doesn't really help. I haven't really looked in here in ages, I don't actually know what's here. I'm really out of touch this summer. But I feel like I need more books. I just don't know which ones. If you have any good book suggestions, do recommend them in the comments. I'm always after new books. Probably should read Book of Dust at some point. It'll probably be a good idea. I've read this, I love this Dark Material series. I can't remember if I've read that one before. Okay, so I've gone for I've gone for Heartstream. It sounds like it's another suspense book, and it sounds like a kind of social media reality kind of thing. It sounds kind of cool. And also, The Paper and Heart Society by Lucy Perry. Used to run a book blog, and Lucy Perry is a pretty phenomenal book blogger. So, we'll give this a go as well. Seriously, if you have any book recommendations, do you YA or crime? Do let me know. I'd like to go find some more books to read. And now I'm going to head towards Walker's because I need some more packaging supplies. Pretty urgently, actually. These will do nicely. I also need some more envelopes. So that's window ones. Those ones will do the trick. because I've got one envelope left. I've got one envelope left. My Trivial Pursuit stuff. So more of them will be good. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, Easter is starting. Easter eggs. I'd love to try that after one. And also, this reminds me of Hotel Chocolate's main eggs, which kind of have these extra thick shells with fruit and nut in them. I'll take you around Hotel Chocolate one day because they have the best chocolate. For eggs, and for Easter eggs, have to go to Hotel Chocolate, but it just looks nice. And I'm back home. It's Thursday, by the way, I didn't say earlier. I can't remember if I said it in Waterstones, but it's Thursday. And the book I was talking about that has kind of got me into crime reading a little bit more is this book, Dead at First Sight. It's basically all about an internet romance scam that they're trying to break apart. Really interesting. It's quite a lot of plot threads to it and quite complicated, but really, really good. Really, really good. So that's why I bought the other Peter James book. I don't normally read crime drama. I normally stick with YA quite a lot, which is why I was in the young adult section. But yeah, I was finishing this morning. Kind of had to have another one, so that's what I did. And I'm probably going to read through all this stuff. So Peter James, look out for him. Anyway, what I wanted to do this very brief pit stop for is to tell you the item I'm listing today is part of the challenge, and it is going to be, with a bit of luck, this Downton Abbey board game. Downton Abbey the board game. So I'll check it now, and assuming it's all there, this clip will stay in and I'll be listed. A quick update, it's all there, and with the exception of one piece over here which has been pushed out, the rest of them are still in the actual card thingy. So I don't think this has ever been played with, so it's a really beautiful thing. I don't think it's worth, I can't remember what it's actually worth now, but I know it was worth picking up even at £2.49 when I looked it up, so time to get this listed. Well, photoed. I'll list it before I go to bed, but photoed now. And just before I go to bed, it's time to pack something. It's always the way. One day I won't leave it so late, but today's not that day. It's this little Scooby-Doo, little lightweight thing, lying down Scooby-Doo. Surprise! Well, I can't remember what I listed for originally. I think it was £6.99 maybe, but it's sold for £5 on offer with £2.99 shipping, which I'm very happy with because I don't think I paid very much for it, but not mass in it, but easy to post. So he's gonna go into the post today. Bye. It's Friday. I hope you're well. I've not really done any eBay today at all, and I think I'm giving myself a day off from it, which I know is not really the idea. I was going to list the thing, but I'm thinking it's Friday night. I can't really bother. So instead, I've actually been playing The Sims for a new channel that I've got, which, if there is a video on my by now, it says the first one's edited, but I haven't uploaded it yet, and it's not rendered yet either. But if you're interested in The Sims and would like to while away like 15 minutes watching a Sims video, I'm not sure if you would. If you would like to try it out, I'll put a link in the description and in the card. Otherwise, that's it for this week. There's no Witch Hoach tomorrow. They've been cancelled for the foreseeable future, as I think most car beats have. I mean, even if it was planned to go ahead, I probably wouldn't go because I don't think anyone else would bother. But it has been cancelled, so there won't be a car boot segment to next week's video. But if the charity shops are open around here, which I think they are still at the moment, I will go around the charity shops tomorrow. I think one of them's got a sale on actually, so assuming all is well, the beginning of next week's weekly vlog will still be a sourcing part. Hopefully. And maybe if there is, there'll be a haul on Sunday, as usual. Otherwise there won't be. Like last week, because last week there was like 2 items, it wasn't worth doing a separate haul for it. Anyway, I'm waffling on as usual, so that's all. That's the end of this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!